why is it keying up on that? Top audio. Happens. Oh well. Oh well. I don't know. All right, so import. Do this in Scratch. All right. Need to import. I need. Attends. Is it this? How to do that, dude? There we go. What is this? How you do that? There it goes. Got the it goes. I did it again. Flipped on me. How to do that? That's not it. I put the curve back in there, didn't it? Got a line. Don't need that. Alt. Nope. Shift. No. Control. There it goes. That's on it. I don't get it. Hitting the same fucking key. I just go to a scale. Forget what the hotkey is. Not shift. Oh. I don't know. Can't remember. Can't be spacebar. Scale. Want to do? There, I can do it that way. All right, so a little tiny. Like, what is this measurement right here? Is that 1 pixel? Like, how am I supposed to know that? What's going on now? Why is it going that way now? Scanning. There we go. Blue one. Is it even moving? Seems like it's not. Backwards right now. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? What did it do? Move? There. Can't see it. A little bit too big. Looks like it moved over here. How do I move it over here? What is it, cut off? smaller again. Going the wrong way though. That don't- this I can't go forward. This is on the wrong side. Flip. I would unflip it. Yeah, I can't see it. There we go. Here. Is that the right way? No. How do you flip it? This is going the wrong direction. Moves it that way and that way, left and right, down. Tail. Rotation's on 0, so just go the other way. This is here. Rotation. Do another one. Take the outside line out. There we go. Extrude. Where is that? I forget. Not here. not here. There's there's no there's supposed to be like a wrench over here. Oh, that's it. Fuck is it? Not here. I gotta watch that video again. It's supposed to be a wrench right here. Where? Here. It's not here. Maybe I gotta do something else. Well, on here. This ain't making any sense. Here, the green wrench, not there. Right click here. Select it. Right click, and it would be right here. Here it is. Just to set the origin to something. Gotta watch that video again. Back on Facebook. There it goes. Don't need that. Songs on. Where's good? Here somewhere. No. I can go to history. I got hundreds of videos in my history. No. Under like videos. Really slow. Ugh. It's getting hot. It's in here. Not under watch later. Can I save the damn thing? Loading. Exit page. Going now. Laptop's getting hot. That's and didn't even have it on long. Now there's new sound. I don't hear anything. Oh, there it goes.
You guys are welcome here.
Okay, I'm not trying to watch this dude, so.
Not just chatting anymore, dude. I was like, I literally have all that on one arm.
Close that. Guy right here.
Today we're going to be making a 3D Chrome logo in Blender. Let's start off by opening up Blender and importing our SVG file. Make sure you check to see if your file is actually an SVG. The way to export that is to go into Adobe Illustrator, and when you do, make sure you hit Save As and click SVG. That way it can be a scalable vector graphic and we can play around with it in Blender. We're gonna go ahead and hit Import SVG. I'm gonna go to Top View. I'm gonna select everything and then select S on my keyboard and then drag to the right and begin.
Did you say S?
Slow it up. Once I get to a size I like, I'm gonna select all the different objects and hit Command J to merge them all into one file. I'm gonna hit Set Origin to Mass.
Command J. I don't have command, so that would be Control. Oops. I don't know. Set origin to origin something. Mass. Right click that. Fine. Click. That's new.
I'm gonna change the location to 0.
Location to
X
0.
and the Y, and turn the rotation X to 90.
Where's that on here? Orange square. Zero. Already resized it. 0. Rotation X to 90. Like this now. Okay.
As you can see, it's now upright and we can go around and look at it, and as you can see, it's pretty flat. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna extrude it. I'm gonna go to geometry and go over
to geometry. All right, pause. Okay, which one's geometry? It's going to go to geometry. I don't see anything clicked on here except that's it. None of these are clicked.
Go ahead and just drag to the right till I get to a size I like.
I don't know. They'll say 2D and 3D buttons up here on the top. Geometry. Okay, in which selection is that in? Ah, see? See, that doesn't say geometry right there. He didn't say. That's what I don't understand about these people that do tutorials, man. Okay. He's going to go do what? Extrude. Okay, let's find that.
I kind of want this one to be thicker.
Under geometry. Click. Turn it so I can see the thickness of it. Like 0.2.
So I'm going to keep going till I get to a size that I like. That looks pretty good.
Is 0.014. Mine didn't even go to 0.014. This would be his thickness. That's thin as fuck. 0.014 M. Yeah, I need mine a little bigger. Oh. Is that what I did? Try that. Smooth these edges. My noise gate sucks. Let's press play.
Next, I'm going to convert it to a mesh.
Convert to mesh. Click. I don't know what shit is.
When I hit tab, I'm going to see that.
Hit tab. Got a bunch of lines in it. Okay.
It has a lot of these lines that we don't really want. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to go over to the modifiers tab, hit add modifier.
Modifiers tab. Okay, where's that? Under this. Curve, add modifier. Where's that?
Next, I'm going to convert it to a mesh. When I hit tab, I'm going to see that it has a lot of these lines that we don't really want. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to go over to the modifiers tab.
Okay, modifiers tab. He goes over to a wrench. Right here. See? Doesn't say modifier. Oh, it does. Okay, but to me, that doesn't mean modifier. That means like that's to fix something. All right. And what is he going to do in the modifiers tab?
Add modifier. And we're going to look for the remesh modifier.
Remesh modifier. Okay. So here. I don't know where that would be. Right here. And smooth. Is that what he's clicking?
I'm going to go to smooth. We're going to
Smooth. All right, click. And it should be seeing some squares on this bitch. I don't see it on mine.
hit remove disconnected.
Remove disconnected. Oh, my shit ain't highlighted. Doesn't look like his, man. Doesn't look anything like that. 9-0. Hit on tab button. Yeah, there it is. Where'd my mouse go? Okay, I didn't touch anything on the screen. I don't know why it's doing that. Where'd it go? Is not responding. over a tree. Not responding. Computer hasn't been on that long as that. It's fucking hot. Looks like we're gonna have to wait or redo it. Looks like it's came back on. Can I mute that? No, I can't. Shit. Gotta pause it. All right. Oh, that's why it went up to 12. Fucked up again. I don't see my mouse on there, dude. Tell me, right? Ew. Something's going on. It's not responding. I can't save it either. I have to redo it again. Okay. Okay, we're back from mom.
Just to make sure everything looks good. I'm gonna turn up the octree depth. Here's the thing, I'm gonna put it at 10, but make sure you don't go too high, because if you do, it's gonna mess up and your computer's probably gonna crash, especially if you're on an old computer. I'm gonna hit the drop down and hit apply.
That's what happened. Okay. Stop. Okay. I need to go up to 10. And then he said hit apply. Did that. Now what?
When we zoom in, I'm gonna mess with it a little bit. I'm going to add a decimate modifier, and this is just going to help it look a little bit more realistic. I'm gonna turn it just to
subdivide, does it say?
For our first save check.
Okay, wait. Now rewind. Going to go to modifier. What was it called? Can't see the fucking screen. You know, when you're doing a tutorial, okay? When you're doing a tutorial, don't make an effect of a balloon, like, because you can't see what you're doing here.
I'm gonna mess with it a little bit. I'm going to add a decimate modifier, and this is just going to
decimate. Then
help it look a little bit more.
Does unsubdivide? Did he say anything about that? Because if I was a blind person and I was doing it blind, I want to hear what you're saying, right?
Mess with it a little bit. I'm going to add a decimate modifier, and this is just going to help it look a little bit more realistic. I'm going to turn it just to 1.
See? He didn't even say anything about unsubdivide. Put this on the screen. So I can see what the fuck I'm doing. Okay. Decimate. Okay, now where's that? Right here. He hit unsubdivide and he put 1 here. All right. And then he said your saving point. Save. We'll call it, have all these, but I don't want to. Gotta wait. Non-project 2. Save. Okay. Save.
First save checkpoints. If you want to save, go ahead and save now. As you can see, it added some imperfections to it, so it looks a lot
said something. Let me turn that up.
Go ahead and save now. As you can see, it added some imperfections to it, so it looks a little.
Added something. I still can't hear what the fuck he's saying. Added something.
Save now. As you can see, it added some imperfections to it, so it looks a lot better. Next, I'm going to just change the color of our mesh just to make it
Highlighted. Did he apply this? No, he did not. I didn't see him apply it. Hold on.
help it look a little bit more realistic. I'm going to turn it just to 1 for our first save checkpoint. So if you want to save, go ahead and save now. As you can see, it added some imperfections to it, so it looks a lot better. Next, I'm
Nope. When you want to apply that, okay, now where's the add on this thing? No. It should say curve and then have a square. Oh, so he's here. No. He's here somehow. It should say have a box with the file name. Where's he at? World. This globe thing. This is where he's at. He didn't say that. He just goes save point, go back. And he's on a different part of the screen. All right, now what is he doing here?
going to just change the color of our mesh just to make it a little bit easier to see. I'm going to turn.
Change the color of our mesh. All right. Now, did he say how to change the color? No, he did not.
If you want to save, go ahead and save now. As you can see, it added some imperfections to it, so it looks a lot better. Next, I'm going to just change the color of our mesh.
Oh. He clicked right here. Say that. Say go to base color. Under whatever category it is. Say go to surface. You got to go in, you know. I don't know. So we'll make it a light gray so we can see it. So
That's just to make it a little bit easier to see. I'm going to turn it to a light gray. Next, I'm going to switch to sculpt mode because we're going to make.
okay. Just move it this way. Let's go to sculpt mode. Okay. We're at sculpt mode.
Make this a little bit smoother. As you can see, it's pretty jagged. I'm going to turn up the radius.
Turn the radius. See, he didn't even say. This is what I don't understand. Okay.
For our first save checkpoint. So if you want to save, go ahead and save now. As you can see, it added some imperfections to it, so it looks a lot better. Next, I'm going to just change the color of our mesh just to make it a little bit easier to see. I'm going to turn it to a light gray. Next, I'm going to switch to sculpt mode because we're going to make this a little bit smoother. As you can see, it's pretty jagged. I'm going to turn up the radius.
Now you see that? He went to sculpt mode, right? And then he went to this. It looks like a rotor with a brake caliper on it, right? Right here. Did he say he went there? Did he say what the point and click at? No. There's another thing. You got to go over here. It looks like a brake caliper. This one. This is what I get aggravated about, man.
Turn down the strength a little bit.
He turns radius up, turns down the strength, okay.
And then I'm just going to rub my cursor over it just to get it to smooth out. I'm going to turn that strength up just a little.
back to this. Let's do the same fucking thing. Would he put his at? We're 24, strength 297. All right. We'll go to 400. Is at 297. We'll do this about the same. I just put it in there myself. Okay. Now. So you could smooth out the jaggedness. Kind of smooth there. Good enough for me. Looks like an emblem, right? Okay. Okay. Now I gotta figure out what the other steps are.
A bit more. And I'm just gonna gently go across the front and the back. As you can see, it starts to smooth out a little bit, and it looks a little bit more natural, especially for what we're about to do to it next. After
all right, see, now he clicked again, didn't say what he did. He went back to object mode. See that? He didn't say that. He said, now we should go back to object mode or something. He did not say that. And he should, if you're doing a tutorial, don't have music on because it drowns out what you're saying.
in the back, as you can see, it starts to smooth out a little bit, and it looks a little bit more natural.
I'm trying to hear what he's saying, but I have to listen to music as I'm trying to listen to him. Okay, you know, go to school and have the teacher blaring music and have them dissertate something. Jesus fucking Christ, people are stupid.
Especially for what we're about to do to it next.
Okay, he didn't say it. All right, I can't hear him anyway because of music.
I'm just gonna gently go across the front and the back. As you can see, it starts to smooth out a little bit, and it looks a little bit more natural, especially for what we're about to do to it next. After done, I'm gonna hit shade smooth back.
See, he didn't say he. This is where when I told this before. He went back to object mode, and then he said he's going to object smooth, I believe. So let's watch this again.
Looks a little bit more natural, especially for what we're about to do to it next. After done, I'm gonna hit shade smooth back into.
He didn't say he goes to object. So if you're listening to it and you're watching, what are you going to do? I'm going to automatically go to this and right click and go, where's this shit at? It's not there. Because he didn't say he went to object mode, back to my object mode, right click, and then go to, what was it? Shade smooth, right? Let's go double check that.
Object mode, and now we have.
Oh, now he says object mode afterward. Oh, no, you say that before.
Gently go across the front and the back. As you can see, it starts to smooth out a little bit, and it looks a little bit more natural, especially for what we're about to do to it next. After done, I'm gonna hit shade smooth back into object mode, and now
shade smooth back to object mode. Now you said no. Do it the way you're doing it. Do the steps on the way you're doing it. Go to you should have said object mode and then shade smooth, not shade smooth and back into object mode. You say go to object mode and then say shade smooth. It's totally backwards. Okay, so now we can click this, shade smooth. I don't understand that. 30, what is this? I don't know. No, I don't know what this is. Okay, now you do that. Now what? You got to watch his point and click because he doesn't say it right after. He doesn't say it as he's doing it.
now we have our
There's something I missed.
Natural, especially for what we're about to do to it next. After done, I'm going to hit shade smooth, back into object mode, and now we have our logo. It's 3D. I kept these ridges in it just to kind of make it look a little bit like a coin. But next, what we want to do is we want to add some details to it. So I'm going to open up a brand new window, and I'm going to go into the shader editor, hit N to remove that, and we're going to get
Okay, shader editor. I'm gonna pull up another. How do you do that? Forget. Dragged it from over here. Okay, he didn't say how he done that either. Okay, rewind. I forget how to do it. See, now if he shut the fucking music off.
But next, what we want to do is we want to add some details to it. So I'm going to open up a brand new window.
Open up a brand new window.
And I'm going to go.
He drags it. Okay, now, okay, he drags that. Let's see when I go try to do that fucking shit. I got a cross. Oh, there we go. All right, we got a new one. Now, where does fucking shit go?
Go into the shader editor.
Shader editor. Okay, where did you go to get that? File? Where did you go?
Up a brand new window, and I'm going to go into the.
Okay, there's a little square box at the top. See? He didn't fucking say that. It looks like a picnic table with a sun. And then he went to shader. Okay, it's a blank screen. Exactly what he got. Okay. Jeez, man, only if he would just say that shit before he does it. It'd be great. When you do something, you do it step by step. Don't say, you have to say, like, you know, when you're telling somebody directions to get somewhere, tell them left, right, straight. No, not just get to the intersection and turn. Okay, which way, motherfucker? Okay, get back to the stupid shit. These tutorials, they all do that.
Shader editor. Hit N to remove that.
Hit what? See, if he didn't have music, I could hear what he was saying. He said hit A? Is that what he said?
And I'm going to go into the shader editor. Hit N to remove that.
Hit. Sound like he said hit A.
Shader editor. Hit N to remove that.
Hit end. Is that what he said? I don't know. End or A? Okay, let's click end. Where is end? One? Okay, that's not doing it. What do you hit? Alt? Nope. Control? Nope. He said hit end, right? Or hit A. Okay, it's not A. It's not A. Hit end. Okay, that maybe I had turned the num lock off. Okay. He said hit end, right? That's the only end I have. Or did I hit delete? No. Okay, what's said hit end? Can I put closed caption? Watch, you probably won't be able to go back here. Let's see. Let's see what the closed caption says.
Go, it's 3D. I kept these ridges in it just to kind of make it look a little bit like a coin. But next what we want to do is we want to add some details to it. So I'm going to open up a brand new window and I'm going to go into the shader editor. Hit N to remove that.
Hit N to remove that. That's what hit N. Shortcut key he's saying, or
and I'm going to go into the shader, open up a brand new window.
Amazing how you got to translate.
And I'm going to go into the shader editor. Hit N to remove that. And
Okay, maybe it's a N. Hit N. Maybe it's a N. Let's see if that does anything. Why he say hit the letter N? Because it sounded like he said end. Closed caption said in. Okay, what was that? Why did my phone go off? There ain't nothing on here.
we're going to get rid of this material because we're going to make our own.
We're going to get rid of this material. Okay, but which we don't understand here. What did he press X? What, this X right here? Yeah, and we want to make our own, he says. Okay, let's go back to that video and see what the fuck. He didn't say what he pushed, what he closed off. I'm just watching what he's saying, watching what he's doing rather than listening to what he's saying. Because you can't, because he skips fucking shit. Okay, you hit new. Hell. Hello. Right here, hit new, and this comes up. Okay, this is shader bullshit. Remember this shit. A little bit.
New. I boosted the metallic.
I'm telling you, if he would just cut the music out, because I got to turn up the fucking volume to hear what he's saying, but the fucking goddamn music is drowning him out.
So I'm going to go over.
I can't hear what he's saying.
The shader editor. Hit N to remove that. And we're going to get rid of this material because we're going to make our own. Hit new. I boosted the metallic. So I'm going to go over to the different viewport just so we can see what it looks like.
Okay. I can't follow this because I don't know what he's doing.
I boosted the metallic.
I
so
boosted the metallic.
We're gonna make our own.
Is that what he said?
I boosted the metallic. So
Okay.
I'm gonna go over to the
All right, let's go to that. I don't know what he's fucking doing, but he said he boosted the metallic. Okay, he has Chrome in his. Does mine have Chrome? Did you see that I didn't? His already had Chrome.
different viewport just so we can see what it
Okay, different viewport. Okay. Now, does he say where he did that at? No.
The shader editor. Hit N to remove that. And we're gonna get rid of this material because we're gonna make our own. Hit new. I boosted the the metallic. So I'm going to go over to the
Okay, they zeroed out the roughness. You see that? He boosted the metallic, but didn't say anything about the roughness. What a fucking retard. Turn down the roughness. What about this alpha shit? Oh my god. I can't even read it because he's got it. If it was a plain screen, that'd be great. So I can read everything. Screen it so I can read it. Okay, specular is like at 0.5. Subsurface is 0.14 or 1.4. Sheen tint. What's weird is mine's different than what's on the video. Here, this one. Is it this one? Subsurface. Totally different, dude. So how much is it fucking now? Sheen. That's got roughness. I don't know. I'll just leave it alone. I don't know. Totally different. See, he's got mine's in like little menus. Don't even look like that. Oh, it's GGX at the top. Okay. So if I go to the one that says G, it says the same thing, maybe. This says principal. Where's that? Where's GGX? Okay. Multi-scattered X. Whatever that is.
different viewport just so we can see what.
Different viewport. Okay. Tell us what viewport. And why? All right, so he goes to the globe, this globe right here. Gotta switch it. That's what I need the window, dude. Where's it at? Ah, okay, which one is this one? All right, there we go. Viewport shading method. Okay. That's the chrome right there already. Okay. Now let's next fucking thing is this shit I gotta write down.
It looks like, as you can see, it's really shiny, turned on the roughness, and it looks like metal. And if you want to stop here.
Did he say turn off the roughness? The roughness? Okay, let me rewind that. I think you said turn off.
Really shiny, turned on the roughness, and it looks.
Turned on the roughness. But where? Where did you turn on roughness? Zero.
Like metal. And if you want to stop here, we've got the effect. But what I want to do is I want to make it look a little bit more realistic. Okay. So I'm going to Shift A and add a noise texture. I'm also going to Shift A and add a color ramp. I'm going to connect the color to the factor and then the color from the color ramp into the roughness. As you can see, our mesh lost all of its color, but we're about to mess with that a little bit. I'm going to boost the.
Okay. Now, how did you do that again? Did he say? He said Shift A, right? Okay. And put in what? Noise? Noise something. Noise detector. Texture. That. And did it again. Wait. Was it back? Remember now. Color ramp. Okay. click. Search color ramp. Oh, there it is. All right. This. And back to the video and back again. Okay, he's going to put the noise texture color to fix. Fix. Noise texture color fix. Fact. Oh, in the color ramp. Okay. That says fix. Fact. Doesn't say fix. F. Color to there. And color ramp, color roughness. Just roughness. Not responding. Oh. I'm an idiot. On that job. Not responding again. Wait, can I change the color here? Like blue? What happens then? Nothing. Put it back on linear. That don't do shit. Cool though. Looks like brushed aluminum or whatever. Oh well. Better pick my own colors. Okay, let's see what else it does.
As you can see, our mesh lost all of its color, but we're about to mess with that a little bit. I'm going to boost the black and kind of play around with the white. And what this does is basically white is 100 and black is 0. So what we're doing is we're playing with the levels of the roughness that we're adding. So the more I boost the 0, which is black, the less of the effect we can see. And the more of the white that I boost, the more of it we can see. So we're just going to play around with it until we get to a place that we like. Next, we're just going to mess with our background a little bit. We're going to go over to the world view. We're going to switch over to the rendered output.
I'm not putting a world in.
I'm going to go over to the background. I'm going to hit Shift A and add an environment texture. From there, I'm going to hit open. and find the background that I want. In this case, it's going to be this cool scene that I found. And as you can see, it changed the background. And now we have a full world for it to work in. I'm going to hit Control T to add our mapping nodes and our texture coordinate. To enable that, make sure you just go over to your settings and make sure that node wrangler is enabled. I'm just going to play around with these X, Y, and Z coordinates.
What you talking about?
Coordinate. And now we have a full world for it to work in. I'm going to hit Control T to add our mapping nodes and our texture coordinate. To enable that, make sure you just go over to your settings and make sure that node wrangler is enabled. I'm just going to play around with these X, Y, and Z coordinates until I get it to a place that I like. And if you don't want that background, as you can see, it's a little ugly, just go over to your render engine, go down to film, hit transparent, and now it's gone.
What? Nice. See how descriptive that was? Okay,
as you can see, it's a little ugly, just go over to your render engine.
Render engine. Okay. Go there. Because I want a transparent background. Which is this? Where'd he go? Film? Transparent. Overscan shit. I don't know what that is. Okay, that's transparent, but showing color I put on there or what? Change this back to black again. Okay, this is what it's going to render like. No, that's not what I want it to look like. So that's what it looks like when it's rendered, but how do you, how come it doesn't look like that? I think that's what I had to do. Nope. That finish. There we go. Now I got to get the. What I'm going to do is I want it to come off the camera, coming into the screen, you know, like Star Wars and shit, the fucking goddamn spaceship coming in. That's what I want to do. So I save this. Save. I want to be able to put that animation in, but I need the camera view. All that bullshit. I don't think he does that. He makes it spin. Let's look at that first. This.
go down to film, hit transparent, and now it's gone. So this is looking nice. I'm gonna go over to camera, and I'm going to hit in.
But what I got is,
and lock camera to view. And I'm just gonna move the camera around and get to a place that I like. And there we go, we have our 3D logo.
when I try to render it, it
Quickly, I just
it
wanna
renders it
animate
black
this
or the
so
background
that
that's in
we can
there
put
of
it
the
in videos
graphing
or
of the
whatever you want to do with it. We're
level
gonna
of
go over
the
to
ground
animation
floor
tab.
and shit.
You can see that we have all these different settings. So we're gonna go to the first frame, and we're gonna go down to the Z,
This one's
rotation,
animating it.
hit a keyframe, and then go all the way to the end, which is 250 in this case. You can change these settings, but these are just the default. I'm gonna type in 360 for a 360 degrees turn. And now when we hit play, it's gonna turn around in a full circle.
Man, I want to do that
If you wanted
same
to
way.
just be a
But
linear full
you can
circle
come in and
without any
go-
stops or starts,
Come in like
you can just go to key interpolation mode and hit linear. I'm
And
gonna go
it's
ahead and
right in
hit
front of you.
render animation, and we're done. And there you go. You just made a 3D Chrome logo in Blender.
But I like to have a transparent background so I can have a different background while that's sitting there.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you got something out.
There's another dude does that shit. Just make your 3D. Okay, this is a dude live streaming 3D modeling an image in Blender. Okay. I don't know where it's at. I see how to do it. Uh, fly in scene maybe or screen. Oh, I forget. This one's got like a wall it's sitting on. It's for design aid, not Blender. Blender 3D logo, fly into scene. Yeah. This is it.
Today we are going to create this simple logo animation.
Another again. It sounded like he had, did he have background music?
Using Blender.
Yep. And he doesn't speak clear English. Oh my god. I don't want to do all that funky shit that he's doing, but I just want the idea of how to get the keyframes and how to use the X and the Y to do that. That's all. That's all. You know, I don't need to learn calculus to do this, right? Go have a cigarette and I'll be back and doing this shit. There we go. Waiting on my coffee. I had to go to the store and get cigarettes. I like this, man. Alright, I gotta turn that down so I can do this. Alright. Glasses. Coffee's probably going to be done in about a minute. Alright, here we go. I just want to get the animation part. Oh, shit. Find it. It's on the same thing as the music.
Today we are going to create this simple logo animation using Blender and Eevee. First, I converted this logo to SVG format. Black logo on white background usually gives better result when converting. Now, go to Blender and import the SVG file. Make sure you enable the SVG import add-on. It will import your logo as curve objects. Join them and scale up.
How did he move it?
In the curve settings, add some extrude and give it a really small bevel.
I'm just getting the,
Now
I'm
for the
going to get the
material,
animation
you can
part.
use a metal surface texture to create imperfections. Use the object texture coordinates and set the texture projection type to box and give some blend values to blur the seams. Add some small normal details, and here I also mix them with a noise texture.
I'm not doing
Now
all that.
duplicate the lion logo and right click and convert it to mesh. In the edit menu, use Alt S to scale this up along the normals. Now scale this down along the y-axis. Alt
How did you get
S
that
to
window
scale
come
this
up?
up along the normals. Now scale this down along the y-axis. Assign the previous material. Create a new copy of it and change its color. Now add an empty and parent these two objects to it. Add a camera, clear
I'm
its
not doing all
rotation
that.
and rotate it minus 90 degrees on x-axis and place
Okay,
it
is this it?
x-axis. Add a camera, clear its rotation. Add a camera, clear it. Add a camera and these two objects to it. Add a camera, clear its rotation and rotate it.
I understand. Add a camera. I heard.
Camera, clear its rotation and rotate it minus.
Add camera, clear its rotation, and rotate. Okay. I have to read because I can't understand what he's saying.
Now add an empty and parent these two
What? I'm not
objects
doing all
to
that.
it. Add
just
a
want the
camera,
animation
clear
part.
its rotation and rotate it minus 90 degrees on.
Add a camera. Okay. How's he doing that?
Add a camera, clear its rotation and rotate it minus.
I'm not understanding how he's adding the camera.
Now add an empty and parent these two objects to it. Add a camera, clear its
Okay, he went to mesh though.
objects to it. Add a camera, clear its rotation.
Add a camera. I'm not understanding what you're doing here. Because how do you add a camera? I don't know. I can't follow his. I'm trying to follow his mouse movements and I can't follow it.
And rotate it
Going like 90 miles an hour.
and parent
This part, I can't even understand the words he's using.
these two objects to it.
Do something. Something about parent. I don't
Add
have
a camera
I'm not doing all that. Okay. Now he says something about camera, but he's going to mesh. Let's slow it down. How's that?
here is
Okay, now where was that?
objects
Okay, this is the object.
to it. Add a camera here.
Okay. This is add a camp. Okay, how do I close that? Okay. What window is it? Yeah. How come it don't look rendered? Okay. I don't know. How, I don't know. Let's go back. Don't save that. Go to the next one. Okay, maybe I got to keep it like that. Actually, it's not even showing up on here, dude. Okay, now it is. Got to keep all that. Sorry, I fucked up. On the play. Can we scale it up? How do you do that? Press S. No, that's making it wider. Shift S or Alt S? No. Stop. I don't know what the fuck it's doing. Okay. Alt S. Not doing it. Hit S. There we go. Bigger. All right. Now, what was it? The reset was. What was the reset? The position's in 0. I just need to have this come up. The camera. Okay. Add camera. Where is that? He right clicked. I don't see it. Okay, let's watch the video again.
Now add an empty and parent these two objects to it. Add a camera clear.
Okay, add a camera, but he hit mesh, didn't he?
Now add an empty.
I like how fast that was.
Now add an empty and parent these two objects to it. Add a camera
He went to mesh. He's not there. Okay, let me slow it down. Fucking Christ. Add a camera. Slow.
Yeah.
Right there. So, what do? Right click? No. Mine doesn't have camera. Okay, is there a shortcut he used?
Now and then empty and parent these two objects.
I'm not doing all that. Control P.
Add a camera. Here is rotation.
Camera. Ain't there a camera already on here? Right there. Okay, that's not it. You add a camera. That's active camera. Okay, so how do I change it? I don't know. Add a camera. Clear its rotate. Okay, Alt R. Okay. Try that. Alt R. Where's not understanding this? Oh, wait a minute. And it says something clear its rotation, and rotate it -90 on X axis. Okay. -90. Okay. Pointing the wrong way though. The rotation X. What is this here? 0. That move the camera to? So what's this? Is this downward or is that upward? Is that upside down? I need to get this. I just watch a video.
And roll.
His arrow's going up. Mine's going down. Wait. Place it appropriately.
Objects. Good.
Because I can't, it's doing things so fast that you can't understand what he's doing.
Add a camera. Clear its
Yeah, I don't even have that option.
rotation.
How do you add a camera? He just right clicks. I don't have that option, dude. Set active camera. It doesn't have add. How do you add a camera? Go here, click. No. How do you add camera? And camera is not even in here. Ooh. Snap. Nothing on camera. There on his menu, he had camera. Clicked on it. I don't have that. I have this camera. I can set it as active, but his is pointing up. Mine's pointing down. Camera. He doesn't show that.
Now add an empty
See how fast that was.
and parent these two objects to it. Add a camera, clear it.
He added a camera right here. How did he do that? Did he have a camera before? Maybe that's why. I already have one.
Change its color. Now add an empty and parent these two objects to it. Add a camera, clear its rotation and rotate it minus 90 degrees on x-axis and place it appropriately. I changed the focal length to 24 mm. Now let's animate the empty's location and rotation to make it look like it's coming from behind the camera.
Yeah.
Change the clipping start to a lower value to reduce the clipping when the logo is close to the camera. In the graph editor, change the beginning of the curve to start a little faster and bring the end keyframe forward.
Not doing all
In
that though.
way, the logo will finish its rotation.
And how is he doing that though? No idea.
Is close to the camera. In the graph editor, change.
This is what gives me a headache. I have no idea what he's saying. Everything has a D in it. Rotate. And then they say go something about graphics and then doesn't say where that is.
It's coming from behind the camera.
Okay, how do you do that?
Change focal length.
I can't drag it.
90 degrees on x-axis and place it
See how he
appropriately.
moved it?
Its
The mouse?
rotation and rotate it minus
Hold on.
90 objects to it. Add a camera, clear its rotation.
He has an
and
X, Y, and a
rotate
Z.
it minus 90.
I don't have that. When I click on it, I don't see that. How do you put that on there? On this piece? Okay, where's this camera? It's pointing upward right here. How do you do that? How's he getting these X and Y's? Or is that this? I don't even have it either. How's he doing that? Camera? Oh, that's that. All right, can I rotate this? What I need to do, I want this to come in front of the camera, but above it, coming through it, like, and come up like that. How's that going to work? Try doing that. Can't see the arrow now. All right, so do that same thing with this. How do we turn it? It's up and down. I don't want to do that. I figured this out. How do you turn it? Okay, what you do is you go this. Why is it upside? See, it's upside down. Is it the camera that's upside down? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so how do I not understanding how I turn camera? How do you do it? You can go up and down, left and right, backwards and forwards. How do you turn the motherfucker? Right here? Huh. There we go. Where's 0 at, though? Fucking no clue. That looks like it's up. Oh. Nope. Doesn't make any sense. Angle is that, dude? Fucking tell. That's backwards. That's backwards. Backwards. Turn it. No. Hmm. The right one's down. Left one upward. Scaling it. Okay, that's it. Get this. Figure out how it. Where would that be? Right here. Yeah, would that be location? Turns left and right. There we go. At the end. All right. This one. Put it in keyframes and shit. I forget. I want it like this. Like right click. Right here. I don't even know it's there. I don't know. Those. Where's the keyframe? I don't see it. Go. Here. I'll move that keyframe here. Insert keyframe. All right. Didn't do nothing. Oops. Manning. This. Is this what he fucked up right here? Not doing anything. Don't know. Graphic lines around. I don't see any lines.
degrees on x-axis and place it appropriately. I changed the focal length to 24 mm. Now let's animate the empty's location and rotation
Add keyframes.
to make it look like it's coming from behind the camera.
Okay, gold on here. Okay. Camera, where's that? Channels that have this one. Meaning I. I don't see a mark on here. There are no animations. Of course not. Frame. There is no. So do I have? Being. He's not saying how to do this. I can't understand what he's saying.
Change the clipping start to a lower value to reduce the clipping when the logo is now add an empty and parent these two objects to it. Add a camera, clear its rotation and rotate it minus 90 degrees on x-axis.
Hey, how's he doing that when it's not even doing this on the left hand side here?
And place it appropriately. I changed the focal length to 24 mm. Now let's animate the empty's location and rotation.
Add keyframes. How did he do that? Put right click.
To 24 mm. Now let's animate the empty's location and rotation.
Oh my god, it's too fucking fast.
To make it look like
He moved. I can't do that. I couldn't do that.
animate the empty's location and rotation. To make it look like it's coming from behind the camera.
I don't know. How about we put this down here? Oh, wait a minute. Put this camera's this way. How do we move the rotation? How do you do that? Without pointing and clicking. I don't even tell the angle of it. Going the wrong way. Okay. So if I put a keyframe here. Danny. Put a keyframe in. All right. Timeline. Yeah, put I, does that. Insert keyframes. What is this? Any sense? Or I don't see a dot. You know what I'm saying? Here. Wrong way. Oh my god. Where is this fucking thing's going? What? Wrong way. Me, it looks like it's going the green one I need. No, I had the green one. Blue? No. Red? All channels. I don't know. I don't see a mark. I don't get It's not working for me. I can do rotate. That was easy. Gotta do it like keyframe. Keyframe. What we gotta do? Drag it? Like, what do you gotta do? The guy's going like this. All. Yeah, fuck it.
Camera.
Like, how do you supposed to know what he's doing?
Change the clipping start to a lower value to reduce the clipping when the logo is close
Like,
to the
how is he
camera.
making animate?
In the graph editor, change the beginning of the
My
curve
keyframe is
to
not
start
posting.
a little faster and bring the end keyframe forward. In that way, the logo will finish its rotation animation.
I got a headache. I got a headache from doing that. Save it for next time, I guess. Just too much. Just too much.